guys, welcome to another beautiful episode of Is It Scripted? Oh, the last episode was a banger. Thank you guys so much for, dropping the comments, dropping the likes
the
and everything.
Views.
This is like blew up. It blew up. Ooh.
Yeah, it did. Thank you guys so much. I was excited the entire week. I kept on smiling. And that's because of you guys. Well, I know everyone must have missed me. I wasn't here for the last episode. But yes, I'm back. I was out of Lagos for a bit. But I got back this week. And I'm very excited to be here, especially talking about a show that I'm very passionate about.
This boy is bringing all of the fights. Like he's literally going to fight some people.
No, I have a list. So now the thing is, today I have a list and I have things that I want to address. You see, it's Big Brother season again in Nigeria, where everyone is obsessed with their TVs right now. Their phones, the blogs, everything is blowing up. Because for the next 3 months, we're going to be glued to this one show. This is like our biggest reality show in Nigeria.
Yes.
And, we've had it for years. And there's also something about this period in Nigeria. Everybody becomes a moral police, so to say. Where everything we're not in this country. Where everything we pretend we're not.
We have not even started. We have not started. This boy is already fighting. I knew it.
I'm not fighting.
Like, because he did not come last week.
I just want to say what it is.
The point. I'm just going to bring everything and drag
I'm
people.
going through the comments on Instagram and I can't count how many times I've called people hypocrites.
Yeah, Nigerians are hypocrites.
Nigerians are hypocrites, but we'll get into it and digest how and where you guys became hypocrites. So let's talk about the show. Right.
So this is I think 2 weeks into the show, right? And it's been amazing so far. It's how a lot of people are more glued to this particular season.
Yeah.
I saw a particular tweet,
that.
right? And this person, a particular comment on TikTok, and this person says that this is the third Big Brother I'll be watching after Bam Bam and one other person sets, and this one is giving everything that it should give. And I saw another tweet too, where is it a tweet or something? I saw it somewhere where somebody is saying that please tell the last winners, that's what's Kelly Ray, right? They should return the money.
It's even
back.
your fave, but you can't even remember his name. That's how insignificant his win was.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I know that
it's not about you. What I'm saying is,
like,
their
we're not
season was so
remembering their name.
insignificant that you they even had a reunion recently, so we can't even remember who the winner was.
So people say that money has gone to the wrong person. No. We have to bring the money back and give it to these people because, like I said this last week to Jonathan, that they are doing a lot from the first day inside the house up until now. That it's like everybody keeps asking the same question. Where did Big Brother find this?
So I have an analysis. Can I do a quick rundown of it?
Go on.
So first of all, thank you so much to MultiChoice. Big Brother fell off for the past couple of years. And honestly, the fact that part of my job this year was to analyze. One thing that I stopped doing was watching Big Brother. I'm such a huge fan of Big Brother. I used to be I used to at some point host voting centers in my house. I think I've said it on this podcast. That's how my family is into Big Brother. Everybody we're obsessed with the show, right? But Big Brother fell off for a couple of seasons. We can all agree. And I just detached from the show because it wasn't giving me what, the kind of vibe I would get from it. So I had to consciously remind myself that this season it's not even just about the show. I have to talk about it on another show.
Yeah.
So I have to consciously watch it. So I started watching it after I got back from my trip, and I've not been disappointed. When I got here this morning, I said,
Drama.
What is this? Busola Tejumola, the entire team behind this year's Big Brother, MultiChoice team, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. And one thing I think, I kept on saying it. The problem wasn't, when we were talking about reunion, I kept on saying it, the problem wasn't the show itself. The casting. The casting is the problem. Big Brother as it is in itself the housemates. They make up the show. So if you get the housemates wrong, the entire season is
down,
It's tanked. But this year, we have housemates like Culture, We have Ruboy.
Imisi.
We have Imisi.
We have Zita. You have like Day. It feels like you're bringing different people.
Literally, Doris, Sabrina.
When you say you mix all pots with Peluwe, like you add, you just bring a lot of crazy people into the house.
I'm impressed. I'm very impressed.
Honestly,
I'm impressed.
There's Sultana, there's Big
entertained, and I'm impressed.
Having people from the north, and also giving us, this vibe. You understand that this set of people, they are different.
There's a bit of everyone.
Everything that you need. Everything.
Multi-choice. If you're hearing this now, you're listening to. You need to pay your casting directors. You need to switch up their pay them more, because I think something changed this season. And we would also expect that this season would be a better season because it's been 10 years.
Definitely.
So this is the 10th season. So we can tell that a lot more intentionality went into the housemates itself. I think more people have come into the show that are ready to, Now, first of all, let's analyze one of our faves, Imisi. We're obsessed with Imisi, guys.
Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of you guys are obsessed with
watching
Imisi,
the show
honestly.
And you don't like Imisi, you have a problem. I think honestly, you have to have a personal problem.
And let me tell you something.
How can you not like that girl?
I did not even know that Daphne would actually I feel like Daphne would have been because it's everybody. No.
I was a Fina fave.
Yeah, see, Fina we understand. That's your kind of person, but. For you to say that, I'm shocked when that person
says my kind of person.
You understand? You understand?
That's very loud.
But it feels like when everybody you usually will not go with the crowd, right? But this time around,
true.
I'm like, what's going on?
True, yeah.
No, everybody her. This girl has literally not done anything. But not like being fake.
Like,
not
I can stand her.
You know that you talk about her.
I can't pick. I don't have a bad bone with her yet. I can't pick anything that she has done that irritated me or rubbed me off the wrong way. And that for me is, and she's also entertaining. When you see them gather around, best believe that Imisi is scheming. She wants to cause trouble. She's literally going to scatter the entire place. And what's drama with that? Imagine if they had kumbaya and stuff. We need the drama. We need the entertainment. Literally, when we were talking about food, when this girl Thelma became the head of house, did you watch that part when they were talking about food? And then while they were all talking, they had gone into she would have said that in the beginning. They went into the conversation. They had gotten all the way to the middle. She just goes and says, "I'm not interested in this conversation again." Thelma goes, "Why?" She's like, "Because I will not do it." I'm like, but the entire house is sitting here talking about something. You could have said these things. You could have just excused yourself. Why are you telling them? Then they told you, "Oh yeah, go." You said, "No, you're not going." Then when you were ready, you stood up and you left. That in itself. And you can tell that it's not coming from a bad place for her, because after that she's not going to hold grudges. She's not going about and saying you're a witch, you're a wicked person, you're a black
whoever
witch,
she has maybe sort of an issue with, it dies there. It literally just ends there. And they've actually been doing a lot too. It's super great. And it's this season, like Zita said, Big Brother, these people have scolomingos, they have dagwana. Is it Dashoko? I was like, what's Dash? Is it dagwana? And Colomingos. I said, what's Colomingos? Oh, you mean these people are crazy? I'm like, Zita, you ought to be posh here. What's Colomingos?
What's Colomingos what's national television? What is wrong with you, girl?
What's Shoko? These people have all of them. They have Dagwana Shoko because these people are literally crazy.
No, they're not alright. I don't think half the people in that house are alright.
And it's how they all come to this house.
I don't think they're fine.
Without, having to form. Everybody's their natural
self. So real. Except for one person,
cool.
Sha. You know the person. The person that annoys me the most in that house.
Kola.
Can't stand him.
Before we get into Kola's conversation.
No. We're not going to talk about it now. I'm going to take my time. But that's the only person that I think that is fake.
Kola, so you think that Kola is fake?
Not that I think, I know that he's
fake.
Not his personality. His entire act, his entire game, everything about him is fake in the house. Even the entire DD thing is fake.
So you feel like that's another strategy?
Do you want me to tell you why now?
Why? Yeah. So let's talk about this.
So I was talking about it earlier. You remember when he was in the half keke thing outside, and he was talking to Joanna, and then Mide came, and then he started talking to Mide about Dede again. Immediately the camera moved. He noticed the camera moved. He repositioned himself.
Sit down, ready for the
Yes,
gossip.
and then he started using a lot of hand gestures. He was making... He knew that the cameras were on him. And, it's fine to do that. But to do that consciously while painting a narrative, it's just sad. It's
Maybe
sad,
that's
especially
his
for
own
an
strategy.
attractive man. Let me say this. Let me say this like this. It's very easy to look stupid. That's the honest truth.
Wow.
It's very easy to look stupid. And looking stupid is coming from you being a conventionally attractive person. You would most likely gel with anybody in the house. But the one girl that has said that
She's committed,
doesn't want anything because she gave a reason. She didn't come and say she doesn't want anything because she just feels like she doesn't want anything. That's why you can say maybe that time now you can now say anything can happen by chance. Maybe by chance she might fall for you. But no. She specifically told you she's committed to a relationship outside the house. Mm-hmm. But you still go ahead to apply pressure and say she's taking you for granted or using your whatnot. Fine, that's what you feel, right? But why are you painting a narrative about her? Why are you doing a smear campaign all around the house?
Yes, like
what is wrong
you're
with you?
Telling everybody about and this person.
And you're not ugly, oh. I would expect you to have insecurities, but you shouldn't because you're a fine boy. Like I was looking at his page today and I'm like, you're conventionally fine. And so to say, they say in Lagos you have money. So like, I mean, I don't know if he has money, but then like that's what people are saying online. I have to believe them now. They say you have money. So like, what's the problem? Like, why? She has told you this is somebody's girlfriend that is committed. Leave her alone. Now, you've refused to leave her alone. You refuse to let her go. Also, let us remind ourselves that this is a confined space. Dede still has a game to play regardless. So I would not expect her to completely shun him off.
Yeah.
Or tell him to go away or whatnot. I mean, it hasn't gotten to that level yet. He has not started to harass her or touch her a certain way or whatnot.
She definitely will if she starts to know about the certain things that he has been talking to people about
she knows. She's aware. I mean, Mide told her. Like, after I had the conversation with Mide went to her and told her everything he said. Everything. Every single thing that he said, Mide told her. She now told Mide that she was going to have a conversation with him. Mide went back to, what's his name now?
Kola.
What's his face? Kola. And told Kola the same thing again. And then he kept on saying, they have an understanding. They have an understanding. Why are you having an understanding with somebody's girlfriend? What is wrong with you, boy? What sort of understanding is that? It's so pathetic because, like, when you think about it, you think about it in this way. Kola is playing a game. We can all see it. It's a game. I say it all the time. Being in a ship in the house is strategic outside and inside the house. So it's very smart for you to want a ship. Now, there are a lot of women in that house. You can get into a ship with anybody, especially somebody like... I mean, Doris is dying for you. Doris has planned smear campaign against Dede. All in your name. In your name, Doris and her minions have been gossiping about Dede.
But my issue about this thing is you guys are just like 2 weeks into the house.
Exactly.
And you're already forming sheep.
You're forming sheep. It was just like Gigi Jasmine and Victory. The entire thing. Or even
the first week. That was actually even the first
Ortega
week.
and Sabrina. Like, you guys literally just met which day? You're getting angry because this person is talking to this person. Or even Koinkumi and Isabella. They invited somebody to come and be guests in the house. Mm-hmm. You're angry that you accepted it.
You should have turned it down.
You should have turned it down. Not even soft life. Like, everybody's here to play a game. Why do you want him to turn it down? Like, do you forget that you're in the house to win 150 million?
That's the same thing I always say, that for every reality shows that we've actually spoken about here, when it gets to this part of forming a ship, I feel like the both parties just forget that this is supposed to be a game. And game, you have to use your head, because I'm here for the money. I'm not here for love. If I wanted love, I would have stayed outside.
Exactly.
And not even come into the house. So why am I in the house?
And why are you in the house 2 weeks? You're expecting to find the love of your life.
Is that how
because
easy
people
it is
got married from the show means that that's where you find your husband or your wife. What is wrong with you?
No, even Bam Bam and Teddy, they did not even start like 2 weeks.
They didn't start 2 weeks.
It's not like 2 weeks.
Pairing.
It's not even 2 weeks. So why do we have people getting angry that, just 2 weeks into the house?
No,
and you're already forming like sheep.
Especially at the and then Kola went ahead and said something. I think he had a conversation with Bright. Now, first of all, anybody that I just want to,
ship.
I just want to make it known here, in case you want to go and start thinking, why am I so mean to Kola? Why am I saying mean things to him? I am, for one, a Dede fan. Dede is my number one as at now. It might change. I don't know, but right now, Dede is my number one. So anybody that is in any way doing a smear campaign towards her, saying things about her, I will go after the person.
Collect.
So let's talk about Bright. Now, Bright was initially angry that Dede, the first night, Dede refused to hug him.
The kind of men on this show, yeah.
And the men, oh God, it's
the kind of men on this show, yeah.
I don't want to talk about the men yet because I have a general term I want to use for them. Big Brother, you did well bringing these people to the house, but I don't know where you got these men from.
The kind of men on this show.
The kind of men, the ghetto. The classy one. The rich one,
are you sure
the fine one,
the ghetto, because they're supposed to be rugged though.
From the ghetto. These boys are the bottom. You know when you say bottom pot?
So when you say if you say ghetto, yeah, I understand. At least ghetto people, they always get sense.
They don't have sense.
They do.
What do you mean?
Because if you're from the ghetto, you guys get sense because
no, I'm not talking about ghetto. I'm talking about the people in the house, the guys in the house. They don't have sense. Those boys don't have sense. It's annoying.
Because what are you saying? Even I don't know you from Adam. I do not know you, and you're expecting me to, come and hug you. We'll move past that. We'll move past that one now. But everybody's just trying to pick one girl, one boy. But I feel like you could even do better by just even staying alone and just day your day. The amount of ships that we're having now is even more than previous seasons.
It's outrageous.
It's more than let's count it.
Let's count it. Yeah, I was just about to say that. So we'll first do Kola and Dede. The imaginary ship that is in Kola's head that Dede is not aware about. We'll do that.
Isabella and
Keikomi. We'll do
Victory and
Ortega
Gigi.
And Sabrina.
That's three.
Victory and Gigi. The ship has scattered now. So it's now Victory. Yeah, then there's now Victory and Joanna and Victory and Sultana. But Sultana has moved a different way, but we'll get there.
Koyi and Sultana.
Koyi and Sultana. So Faith is moving on to Imisi.
Imisi said she was on to him before and he was like, no.
Yeah.
I don't want
First of all, do we want a ship for Imisi?
No, I don't. I actually don't. I don't want any ship for Imisi. Oh, we forgot about Zita
and Damboski.
I like that one. I like that one.
The one thing that those people can be compared to in the house are probably the wall frames. Those two. I mean, Zita is doing quite a bit to, play some game. I mean, she's the one that revealed in a diary session that she was hiding things. If she didn't tell us in the diary session, we wouldn't have found out anyways.
Because I think the camera is not to keep the production are actually not doing so good.
She's making an effort. But what's the other guy doing? Damboski. Like one highlight from him.
There are a lot of people that we've not seen. We're not really seeing. Yeah, we've not seen a lot of Ortega. We've not seen a lot of Ortega.
Tracy. Even Big Soso as well.
No, Big Soso was last week. I think this week just because of the fight she had with
Mide. Was it Mide? No, it wasn't Mide. The other girl.
There was a particular girl
Tracy.
She had a fight.
Tracy too. She's also furniture.
We've not literally seen Tracy for a while. So there are a lot of people that we've not really seen. And there are some people, someone I felt that I will not see a lot is Culture. When he came in and everybody was blah.
Those people like that, you can obviously tell that they were picked specifically for reasons from the auditions. Like somebody like Culture now is going to bring a vibe that we've not seen in quite a while. Rude Boy as well. That's why Ian and Rude Boy, they immediately just gelled. They clicked because
love Rude Boy. I'm not gonna lie. I love that guy. I love him because he's so down to earth. And maybe he reminds me of somebody that I know. But he's just so down to earth. The boy no send your papa. I like he just flow. No time for speaking too many English. Yeah. I'm gonna trash you like
every time Culture is saying something, I'm like, this boy is struggling. People are just tell him to speak Pidgin now or Yoruba. This boy is struggling. Like when Ebuka asked him a question during the live show about why he doesn't want to be head of house and was explaining how stressful he was, I was just like, please let this boy speak Pidgin or something. He kept on saying is this, and it's quite funny because like these people are very real. They're not trying to impress anybody.
That's what I'm saying. And like we're not used to this type of people. We're not used to people that will just come in and then come and be forming. The
ones that will form accent from, just like when Sabrina said Nigerians don't know what a ball is. I'll be back, kilo so. You see that girl? That girl, that's Sabina. First of all, please, can we? I wanna steer this conversation in a different way for a bit. First of all, let's talk about the women of Owu. That's the name I've given them. Women of Owu.
You know that's an important this thing in Nigeria. Sure, you know. Sure, you know.
What name can we give them now?
No, look for another name.
The three witches. Do we call them that? Or minions? Minions and the head. The women of Owu, anyways. The head of the women of Owu is Doris. Also closely leading the pack is Sabrina and then Sultana. These three women have made it their singular goal in the house, to destroy Dede's name. What? I want to ask you now, from a personal level, as someone that watches the show, what do you think Dede has done to these women?
I feel like she's
aside from blocking Doris's way, because Doris is obsessed with Kola, she's in love with him, and then Kola does not want her. Kola has friend zoned her. This is giving Dorothy and Ozo and Nengi, but we'll get there. What do you think about Doris and
Dede?
Doris and her gang.
And then
why do you think? Aside from that, what other reason do you think they might have anything against Dede?
So I really do not know, but I feel like this guy is just too classy for the world. That song. She's unique. She's the girl that she thinks she is.
Yeah,
that's Dede, right? I like her personality.
She's the girl that Doris wants to be.
That's what
I said.
Know.
I said it. Clock that.
Dede is the girl that she thinks she is. I like everything
Dede
about her.
Dede is my girl.
She is. You know how she don't send anybody.
No, doesn't.
And she sticks to a personality.
She won't go out of her way to talk to you, to be your friend.
She's just herself, and she's not
she doesn't want you to see
it's
her.
Not fake. So I feel like they feel like she's being fake.
She's being fake,
but actually she's being real. That's her own personality.
That's how she will likely win the show.
If she's gonna win the show. But
so it's even very hard to predict right now, because we have somebody like Imisi. So Imisi might not win, but she's a strong contender.
Yes,
like, you can tell people that will get to the finals just from now.
Yeah,
and you know, like, that's the energy Big Brother gives. Like, from the beginning, you can tell people that are strong. You can tell people that will fall off, and because the housemates are so much, you can obviously see that it will take like a lot of people before you get to the stronger ones. So yeah,
like, for now, for the people that will feel like, oh, maybe they are going to fall off even before, I think people that we don't
like,
see,
we've steered the conversation in a different route again now. So we're talking about the women of Owu still. So what, like, aside to her being like a girl's girl, her being like hot girl, iconic, and whatnot.
And the guy where I like him now, the reason why. So minions tonight. So the minions has to follow.
The minions have to follow.
That's just it. But another thing is, if we, I think most people
so
came
Doris
in
was saying
with a strategy.
In the conversation.
So most people came with strategy and others did not come in with a strategy. Now if you're trying to find it, I'm not sure. There are certain things that you don't have to be the good one every time in the house. That's one thing I've realized. If you become the villain, people would also like you for even becoming, the villain, because you're also going to stay relevant.
I mean, there are millions of Nigerians that are watching it. People can relate
when it was
to who you are.
And, Paris time, when you know that these two people want to see the fight till the end. You might not be the winner, like I always say. You don't have to be like the number one. But people remember that this person was in the house for this certain thing. If Zita keeps up with whatever thing that she's doing, she's going to get to the finals, because we want to keep her because she's something. So now fighting over or picking people over a guy, and you know that Dede outside too, she has like strong
personality,
stand outside, strong fan base. They're all going to wipe the three of you away.
True.
Because what? The guy that you say you like, Seth, it's not even onto you. So even the guy's fan who want to keep Dede in the house and clean out the other three.
Yeah, true.
So do you understand?
And one person that I predicted that was going to be strong, she currently still has the potential of being strong. She's just being manipulated by this. Not manipulated. She's being dragged into. Not Sultana.
Who?
Sabrina. Sabrina came in with the personality as well. Like, she has a vibe to her. She's Gigi Jasmine, but like a number one to Gigi Jasmine. Like, she's the higher impact of Gigi. I don't know if I'm explaining it right.
I understand.
Yeah, she has the accent. Even if sometimes they switch, I don't understand the girl, but she has the accent. She has the vibe. She looks good. She's a fine babe. But then, like, she's dragging herself into this mess. of bringing another woman down. So apparently Sabrina told Doris that Diddy is a sugar daddy, that the man she's dating outside
How does she know?
is an old rich man, blah 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 and whatnot. And then
how is that our business?
Like, she gets all her money, all her clothes, all the fine things that she's wearing from the man. And then
do we smell jealousy?
That's where I was going to. That's why I asked you the question, that are these girls also jealous of Diddy? Could it be that?
Honestly,
because I know, like, in heightened spaces, like we've seen Big Brother over the years, some women get threatened by some women. It happens. So this could also be a case of that as well. But like, I mean, we saw Nengi's season. Quite a number of women were like, sort of like shaken by her, and how, you know, like when you see confident women, it will get to anybody, even with men as well. It happens, right? But regardless of that, now they're also now taking into account that Kola is, in some ways, is tied to her. He can't get himself out of it. I think it's strategy for him to...
The strategy is working, if that's it.
And it's working, actually, because, like, he's riding the wave, and people will most likely keep him in the house because of the wave that is... Like, the complication is too interesting to get him out of the house. That's the
same thing I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you're in a tango or whatever thing that is going on, right, and people like you, and people want to actually see where this is going to end, they'll keep it till the end of the show, or even maybe 2 weeks, or almost to the end of the show. And that's the same thing I'm saying. If that's a strategy to keep wooing a particular girl that does not want you, but you keep trying, this strategy works for you, it's fine.
You're not playing the victim people, in the entire house.
It's the other people, the women of Owu that you called. The women of Owu, exactly. I'm saying that this set of people, you guys should look for something else to do. Now, let's now move on to Sultana.
Finally, Doris needs to rest.
She will rest in Jesus' name.
Adequate rest. Thank you very much.
Rest. They say she rest.
Please rest.
Now, I call it child abuse, you know, Kanye and Sultana. I'm like,
I know what you're about to talk about. Kanye and Sultana.
Whatever happened between Kanye and Sultana, I feel like that's child abuse, because, girl, I definitely know you're not 25. Just speaking about age, a lot of people coming into the house.
Wait.
And people come here and be saying, you're 20 this, you're 20 that.
Sultana, where's my camera, please?
Real age.
This one, right? Sultana. Caroline Danjuma, that's your name. You are Caroline Danjuma. You're Caroline Hutchins. What's her there? Didn't Caroline come to Real Housewives and say she's 35, or what did she call her age? Please, you should stop annoying me on this internet. Just avoid me, please. How would Sultana say she's 25?
That's what I heard. I'm like, how
25?
What the hell are you 25,
then I'm 16. Girl? If Sultana is 25, then I'm 13.
And I'm 10. I'm 10, please.
Well, a 25-year-old and a 21-year-old.
Forget that 25 and up it up to 35, please. Because what is that?
We'll go by what she told us now. Okay, if she says she's 25, we'll agree with her.
Let's do the age. Yeah. Now look at the everything, the height, the stature, isn't that child abuse?
I want Kanye to actually have fun. You know, like initially he liked Diddy.
Dreading on
Diddy friend zoned him.
See, even at that, he is looking for where to fit.
Yeah.
Kanye is looking for where fits him.
Yeah.
And it's the fact that I feel like
I said something. It's cold.
It's cold.
And again, Kanye is one of those boys that, first of all, is young. Younger boys are very prone to, especially someone like, I don't know how to explain it, but it will open up to anybody that smiles at him.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if it's insecurity. I don't think that's it, because he's a conventionally attractive man. But like,
yes, he is.
It will give in to anybody that just as small as winks at him. And that's quite sad.
That's bad though.
Very sad.
So if somebody winks at you today, the next person winks at you tomorrow, you're gonna pot like just moving from here to here.
It's just week 2. So right, I kind of want him to prove me wrong, because I think that 21-year-olds are very confident and whatnot. So I don't think he's insecure.
Fine boy privilege.
But it's not fine boy privilege when you're smiling at everything.
But the thing is, I do not even want to say...
Because he's a fine boy.
He's a fine boy, right? But then, for what happened, I don't know how we got to the point of, Kanye and Sultana, they are now like a thing.
Most especially because somebody else likes Sultana now, right?
Even if they like, I'm like, Sultana knows what she's doing. She's probably just also using the coin situation to also get screen time attention.
And again, I feel like also, like, you know, it's getting serious now. people are nominated. Somebody's probably going to leave on Sunday.
I feel like two people are going to leave on
So
Sunday.
like people are already getting serious, more serious. So I feel like Sultana has gotten to like she's trying to hold on to something right now because she feels like she needs to put her head in the game. Like, that's just my opinion. But regardless of that, Sultana playing the game. What do you think about the conversation that we would need to look for a clip and play here actually? What do you think about the conversation that went on between her and Coin, the same Coin, when they were talking about my baby girl Dede? I don't want to go off on her. I want you to speak first before I say my mind.
So she mentioning that she feels like she's insecure because a person wear wig and glass. How is that being insecure?
But she's projecting. But you know that's projection. She's projecting her insecurities because you saw her medicals. She walked in. She wore wig and glasses. She didn't talk to you. She didn't move to you. She didn't come. You're like, who the fuck is this? Do you want her to look homeless like you? Sorry to say, because I'm sure if you were threatened by somebody wearing wigs and glasses, probably you were looking homeless at the medicals.
But she doesn't know you, that's the thing.
But she doesn't even know who you are.
You might be part of the cast safe.
They're not saying you just say I and hello like Dede cares about you. Does she really care about your I and your hello? Then she was saying that she also feels like Dede and Mide will soon fight because go and meet Doris back now. The woman that sent you, go back to her because this is becoming so different. Like, why are you trying so hard to paint a narrative about the productions
this girl? Are enjoying this content that they're actually giving.
We are too, actually.
They're enjoying this content that
this conversation like around Dede. And they forget that we see everything. Do you get? So we know what is true and what's not true. So it's just when people are making a fool of, except the ones that we didn't see, that Kayode didn't show us. Because Kayode has been moving mad. Maybe the ones that Kayode didn't show us. Like when he didn't show us that what's her name?
Zita was just shouting Kayode. Yeah, I really want to understand why they didn't show us all the parts where Zita was like doing a lot of things. And if she had not said that in her diary session, we would have thought that it's one ninja that is doing one of these things. And meanwhile, she's actually giving, real content and all of that. But then
Sultana, rest. You and your grandmother should rest.
See, we're giving them too much attention.
Thank you. I know, right? It's just annoying. These girls are annoying.
Let's move it away. Let's move it away.
Let's talk about Bright and Mide. Bright being in a relationship and then saying that he will end his...
If I be the baby, if you come outside, I'm gonna use your eye and see shaggy.
Man,
they will stain your white.
Man,
they will dirty your white.
Yeah, see yellow papa. He said he'll end his relationship for me. What do you think about that situation?
I want to know how this love at first sight or love within 2 weeks work. Or is it a strategy?
It could be. That's why I don't think...
But this strategy thing, we're taking it like it's getting too much. And they're doing too much. If it's a strategy, it's too much. Because I don't understand how you just meet, it's 2 weeks. I could be a serial killer or a murderer or somebody that you should not even play with. And I would put on like this facade or something and you would not even know who I am. Even within that 3 months, I have every right to pretend to be somebody else that I'm not outside of the house. And because of someone that you know barely 2 weeks or barely 3 weeks, you want to stop. Like, how do you feel when they break up with you on screen or like on national television in a reality show? That's to the person outside. Just saying something bad about that person.
You've not even had a conversation with this person. Like, you can already see and tell that
if you know that you want to break up, you should have broken up even before coming into the house. When you know that you're actually going on Big Brother. Do you understand? Before the house. And Mide said, the girl too, she's like she's not too like they give the guy attention like that. It's like she's not into him. She also has that Queen Bee personality, just like Dede too. At first in the house, she's also like the same thing, but she knows they talk too much and all of that. But if you like somebody and you're 2 weeks and you're already doing, my guy, you guys should calm down. Calm down with this strategy thing. Calm down. Hey, we forgot one person. I've not been seeing the guy, K Bobo.
I wanted to say that. That was somebody that I had like high hopes for from the launch. But like he went into the house and he kind of like just
after a particular fight I had, we've not seen him. So I feel like
he was also part of the town criers now. People that were crying.
We can't see everybody at the time, so I think some people have to go like so fast so that we can actually see them.
But I don't think K-Bobo. I don't think K-Bobo will leave. I don't think K-Bobo is leaving this week. He might not
leave. I'm just saying that we've not like seen him.
He will get opportunity to show himself. I think that for some people, you know, like the rush of the house and also the multiple personalities can affect some people, especially if you can't like hold your own. There are a lot of people with big personalities in the house at this point, so it will be very difficult for some people to kind of find their balance. So I guess that's why some people are really not there yet. But for some other people, you know, for somebody like Dede now, if Dede didn't have the triangle, we probably will not see so much of her.
Sultana. Now talking about Sultana, I'm just going on X and taking some tweets from X on the video talking about Dede from the medicals. And this person says, every time I come across a video of Sultana, it's of her talking bad about other women. What a babe. You know, say now people realize that Dede is not even the problem. Like Sultana is actually the problem.
The patriarchy princess.
Now this person says Sultana just disliked Dede and she go around spreading lies about Dede. Sultana has been hating from medicals. Like before the show started. Before we knew Dede.
Yes.
This girl needs special therapy. Sultana projecting her insecurities on Dede because she wore wig and sunglasses. Like how? Like what we just said. Sultana just say you want the boys that are maybe going she was Dede's
homeless that day.
So maybe she's also into color. So Sultana, just say you want the boys that are going Dede's way. And the good news is you have coin now. So let Dede be. She wants to be picked so bad every time she's talking about another woman in a negative way. Wow. Horse.
Still on this case, let me reply to your tweets now. Sultana is a pick-me. Doris is a pick-me. Kola is a pick-me. You see these three people? I don't understand the frequency at which they move. Sultana is so insecure about herself. You know, when Dede came into the house, Dede had like a flock around her. Like there was like a flock of men around her. Sorry, continue. There was a flock of men around her. I mean, she still has that now. If she decides to start giving people more attention now, the flock will come back again.
And this time,
do you get?
People will shake.
So these women are kind of like shaking because they are struggling with one man here and another one here. They are struggling to hold their own. Meanwhile, there's this girl that has all the attention and she's just shoving them off. You know, she's with the men that they want to be with and whatnot. So it's kind of like interesting to see, or especially some of them now, the men that are moving to them initially had interest for Dede. So like
Coin had interest for Dede at first.
So it's a bittersweet thing for them because they are getting as scraps. And that's why they're now paying. Even the Doris has still not gotten the scrap. They've thrown him out. She's still struggling to have him. So all of this now can already play into why they are pained and why they're always gossiping about her.
So Sultana should actually now start to tread carefully because once all of these voting things start, they're going to remove her like straight up.
Yeah, she has to go. No, Sultana has to go.
A huge fan base. Aside, I was talking about Emisi and, the PT thing for Emisi and all of that. But for Dede, you know that this girl is confident, she's strong, and she's a girl that she is. You do understand?
She's that girl for real.
So you see why a lot of people saying, so you've been hating this girl for medicals. Like, why would you say, she came in? What's she supposed to come in? What's she supposed to come in with? That's what I want to understand.
Or look homeless like you, girl. Get a grip of yourself. We're giving them too much attention, as we said before. I will be back here next week to continue talking about you, Sultana. For now, we're going to move on. We're talking about Bright. And you said like it was a strategy thing.
I feel like everything everybody's doing in that house is just, they're just their own strategy.
One person I really want to talk about is... Isabella and Keikumi. Please tell me.
Forget about that.
Tell me. We didn't forget. we're giving them time because this is gonna take a while. Tell me, please, what is the dynamic there? Because remember, after they had that their thing that happened at the Saturday night party, this thing is graphic. See, we've never seen boobs on live. We've seen it by mistake sometimes on Big Brother show, but we've never seen a man with his entire explaining this thing is brutal. I'm sorry, you guys will have to watch the clip. I can't say more because I have parents in my house. I'm from a very religious background, please. I'm a good, humble Christian. Thank you very much. So I will speak of no such thing. But then, a full-grown man on national television, I get that they were drunk.
Being breastfed. So it's...
And when you think of... it's fine. Anyways, after the breastfeeding session, after he got a lot of milk and it was filled up, the head of house challenge thing happened when this girl, what's her name now?
Thelma
Lawson picked him to be the house guest. And then Isabella was almost crying.
So that there will not be a repeat of another person.
After she has lost giving away her milk, then she started crying because she was pained.
Oh, waste of milk, spilt milk.
It is not a nice person, I'm sorry. Spilled what? But they kissed and they made up now. Never gotten they say spilled milk.
Because what exactly is so
Wait, where did Big Brother find these people? I'm confused at this point. This is just week 2. I don't think this episode can even contain everything we have to say. So, she finished breastfeeding him. Then he went and he was picked for I'm not angry at Keiko. I'm not even. I think he did the right thing because he wouldn't have rejected the.
Why would you reject or somebody that you know
being head of house, being guest? But why was?
I didn't ask you to breastfeed me now. So why should you be angry?
The pain came from the fact that she gave away milk.
That's why I said spilled milk.
And the milk wasn't enough to keep the man. But
I feel like she felt
but thank God, you know what saved them?
I gave you something.
Do you know what saved the relationship? The fact that Thelma Lawson was only head of house for like just a very short period of time. I feel like that's what saved them. Because if not,
she would keep thinking about what happened inside that particular room. Meanwhile, nothing might have happened there. Yeah. But then I
think she was having a conversation with someone. I can't remember who the person was. And she was telling the person how, she's always a mumu for boys. Her friends have told her she's always loving the men too much than they love her. So
what's that song? What's that?
That's why you gave away your milk too early. Because
mumu,
girl,
they call you mumu.
Your love makes me happy, mumu. I am a mumu. Why? So she was saying it that she feels like she gives too much. Not in clear terms like this, so feels like she gives too much.
Was she drunk?
No, she was having like a very
No, was she drunk when she was giving
giving the milk?
Was she drunk? Because I do not understand. Were you drunk? So it's a two-way thing. It's not like it's not. I hate it most times when women feel like you guys are intimate, something happens and you feel like, I gave it to you, I gave you my body. Why did they give you?
No, but honestly,
what did the other person do to you?
Honestly. So the thing is, I'm not slut shaming her.
No, we're not slut shaming anybody here, but I just
far from it.
And let's just understand that
the content that we're getting, I like it too. If the next Saturday party comes down and somebody feeds another person milk again, I will run with it. I love it. I like that they are going out of their way to keep us entertained. It's quite funny because the reason it's funny is because you've been in the house with this person for barely 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. You gave him milk one time.
Now you're expecting.
Then why were you expecting that he will shy away from the game And like, because it's such a big deal to be picked as the house guest. It doesn't come with any power, but like, it puts you in a good position the entire week, because you're sort of like assistant head of house, right? So why do you think it should, like, shouldn't you even be happy for him and, you know, find a way around it?
When is a girl?
She was literally telling him that she was telling the guy that she was talking to, she was expecting him to shut it down or refuse it or not take it. If she had said that, maybe she wanted him to have a conversation with her afterward, that would have made sense. But she said no. She was expecting him to shut it down, to stop it, to, you know, refuse. Like, girl, like, what is wrong with you?
No, if Kekumi,
I understand that
Kekumi had actually
things have been taken away from you. But what is wrong with you?
If Kekumi had actually refused that offer, then that means it's very stupid.
It's very stupid.
To be honest, if he had done that. Because, like I said, there's no love in this thing. You have to focus on the bag. Like, you have to focus on the bag, like on the bag. But let's, talking about all the ships, and let's talk about the main thing that always happened in the house as to how these people are not serious. Like, they've lost the first wager, they lost it.
After they lost the first wager, Sabrina came and insulted everybody now, the entire Nigeria, and said that we don't know what a ball is. Girl, get a grip of yourself.
So you see how they even with their diary sessions, the way they behave. I think Sabrina actually is it Sabrina or Thelma that slept on something that she was not supposed to say?
I think it was Sabrina, because her leg was swollen or something.
So that she was not supposed to say, and it was corrected. And how Sultana too missed a diary session. She no answer Biggie.
She didn't hear?
She heard.
Why did she answer?
I don't know why she didn't answer. She said maybe she was cooking. There was nobody to continue whatever she was doing. So I went there and started to hit the whatever thing, like, Poco, you want to come in and and like, what's going to be punishment for actually missing the diary session, with Big Brother. And as I said, people say that, in this particular housemate, 2 weeks, you guys are there, like, you guys are doing like a lot. I don't even respect Big Brother. People, they fear Big Brother. They don't set Big Brother. Imagine culture telling Big Brother in his diary session that the next season, that next is just an advice. People, I'm just advising. The next season, please bring out a particular room so that we can settle scores. I want to learn here. Those people that say that, I can fight. Let's settle the scores physically.
What do you think about the fight between Kekumi and Bright? When Bright went after the table and Big Brother had to call him, I felt like, first of all, I can get angry in a minute, but I will never support that kind of violence. If we're on a show together, we're having an argument or something, I'm writing something, no matter how much I, what's the word now? I try to, or maybe my words might have affected you or you're angry. You come and you kick, move what I'm, in a guise to attack me or whatnot. I go drag you for air. I go drag nonsense come up for your body. Literally, we'll fight, because what the heck?
See, I think that in this show, just these 2 weeks, so people are already fighting, carrying knives. There's still going to be a physical.
It was very physical.
There's still going to be like
then they were holding him. He literally jumped over the couch, ran to the other side, going to if I was there, I wouldn't have held him because, why? How did we get here? Where did we want to bring these people from? Literally.
So I think at some point,
how did it go from 0 to 100 like that?
They will still get very physical in this house.
I feel like that too.
They will still get physical. Since it's just 2 weeks, everybody's already, one is throwing pots, another one is throwing, another one is doing, they're still going to get very physical at some point in this house. And there are certain things that they've done that they're supposed to take, collect strike. But Big Brother did not say anything. Because I'm telling you that this is the content that we have deprived a lot of people for. So they're not going to give anybody strike because it's the content, except when they get physical.
I mean, as far as we can also remember, in earlier seasons as well, Big Brother was also very, not as hard as it was before on the rules, like it was in recent seasons. Like in earlier seasons, we can go as far back as the one with Coco by Chloe. It took their pair it took Cabriolet to jump from the other floor down for Big Brother to get to a point where, and even like Chloe did something again for Big Brother to get to, they had to like trigger Big Brother so much before they were disqualified. So like Big Brother gave them a lot of leeway. Right? So we can see that in earlier seasons when we used to enjoy, Big Brother gave a lot of leeway. When the rules became a little bit more strict, people were held back too. That might have also affected why the seasons fell off.
So you feel like that's a repeat of what's happening now?
Big Brother is coming back to these guys have a lot of leeway. Like we've seen in Mrs. Speak Yoruba like the entire time.
That's what I said.
Before Big Brother would correct you immediately.
Language. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like literally in that moment, Big Brother would say something, but like here we're seeing that a lot of people, like, they're allowing people to express themselves fully, and we're eating it up so much. I want to quickly read a conversation between. Sorry that I'm going back here again. A conversation between Sultana and Doris. Doris was telling Doris that Jason says he loves cuddling with me. Yesterday he was pressing my boobs at night. If I didn't tell you people they are pressing my breasts at night, will you know? He's not even spending time with me. He's spending it with someone else, but you know. I told you, these women of Owu, they're insecure women, but that's fine. Let's go. Doris now says back, Jason was admiring my skin today. He said, is this the kind of skin I was using to stay near him that I didn't know? Sultana now goes back and says, Jason likes me, but there's a different kind of likeness he has for me. Doris now says, Denari likes me. I like my men quiet but very smart. Denari used to do like Semo way water plenty. I need him to be more active. I need him to be fast in the arena because I'm fucking fast upstairs.
With that being said, we have come to the end of the show.
Do with this what you want. I just wanted to share the conversation with you. That's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for listening.
No. We wanted to do our top 5.
Top 4, but thank you to Big Brother for these people that they got.
Thank you so much. Multi-choice, Big Brother, everybody. Thank you.
Really good. I love it. And to all of them, we're not dragging them. We're just doing our work.
We don't want you to stop.
We're just doing our work. Yeah, continue.
Me, I'm dragging Kola. If she's not dragging anybody, I'm dragging Kola. I'm personally dragging Kola and the women of Owu. If you see my handle on Twitter or a comment that I made on Instagram, just ignore me, please. I'm dragging. So I literally just went into the season. The reason my energy is like because I literally just went into the season like 3-4 days ago. So I'm still my energy is still very everywhere, especially because I like Diddy. So I'm dragging Kola. If Kola can hear this, I know he can't, but his people should tell him, if they have a way to tell him, stay away from Diddy, please. Thank you very much. So let's do our top 5. What are your top 5? Very quickly.
It's hard. I can't pick now.
I mean, I have a top 5.
Yeah, let's hear.
Let me see. I know my top 2 certainly.
Dede.
Number 1 is Dede, of course. 2,
Imisi.
2, yeah, sort of. Imisi. 3. I like K-Bobo. That's why I'm saying, like, we should just give him some time. It might open up. K-Bobo is the only guy I think that
has sense.
That I feel like has sense there. Every one of them else, I don't understand. You see that Mensan boy?
I was going to talk about Mensan, man. That guy, he came prepared with those outfits.
That Mensan boy. He did actually. He came prepared. Yeah.
Number 4.
No, I didn't pick Mensan.
No, you picked number 4.
3 people.
You picked.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, where else again? I like more of the women. I think I like Mide. I like Mide. I'm really not sure about her vibe yet. I'm still very, but I like her.
Number 5.
And number 5 definitely has to be a woman. I'm a feminist, please. So number 5, I would have picked Gigi Jasmine because I really liked her. She's a DJ, but like I heard that she was talking about Diddy, so
every Diddy's enemy.
Yeah, we have to cut you off. I'm sorry. I liked you, but we were talking about Diddy.
It's
also I liked Sabrina. Sabrina was also somebody I liked.
Women of Owu.
She's part of Women of Owu, so she's cut out again.
For me, I really don't have like a top 5 because
it's very hard to pick a final person.
Now because now there's still like a lot of them, but J-Date, I like her. I like Rude Boy. I don't know, I just like that Rude Boy. I think Rude Boy will be my number one. I don't know, I just like him. I just like him because he's also Dagbana Shoko, as it says, the Skolomingos.
Well, like the Skolomingos.
That's is it Pepper Chase or Paper Chase? That guy on Twitter. I think that's what he is. Like Skolomingos. Is your grandma okay?
It's an entire thing. I'm dying.
Yeah, let's just wrap up. All right, thank you guys so much for listening. Because it's a whole lot for us to, try to break this down. And I just hope that this is also do pretty well. Yeah. Just like the other ones.
Please, guys, you need to run up our numbers. And also, if you have any specific housemates you want us to talk about, please leave the comments either on our social media or on YouTube as well, so we can, see it. And the next time we're here, we're talking about your faves as well, because it's very difficult. There are a lot of housemates. We can't really cover everybody unless you tell us what exactly you want us to cover. Also with that, follow us everywhere. Jonathan is against this. Follow us everywhere on our Instagram pages, TikTok. Please, TikTok, run up the numbers. You can follow our personal pages as well. Also subscribe, like, share, listen. Share with your friends and family. Listen, watch, run up the numbers. Thank you very much. We love you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, listen also on jamming.app.
Yeah, and also on all the audio platforms as well.
Thank you.
Bye.